Well, I'll let Paul talk about the actual, fixed and variable cost of this. But for me, it was all about ease of deployment, right? For me, it was a ROI of time because I'm running out of time very quickly on this because there was so much to do. In this particular case, we had to do a lot of tuning, right? So I want to spend the majority of my time tuning that database, that backend database, which, as anybody who's ever done it, it's a very repetitive thing, and you make small changes and you're working with experts that have a very specific skill set on the database, and you're honing in on things that they've probably been wanting to do for months. And they also have to plan for changes they want to make in the architecture based on that might be 3 versions ahead, right? Or 3 months from now. So for me, we had to have something that could be put in there quickly. It sits there and runs. And if we're not running it, if we're not using a lot of the container, number of containers, we don't have to. And if we needed to even shut it down temporarily, we could. But when we spin it up and we start using it, that's great. And I also want to touch on the fact that we're talking about the elasticity of this, not only for NeoLoad Web, but also for the capabilities of generators and controllers, right? Because there's this dynamic infrastructure component with NeoLoad. And to be able to do that across cloud providers, and pick different regions and add, network latency, and to build all these things in, and to build it when you build a test, when you're done, destroy it, you don't need it anymore. To me, that's like, we've been wanting that in the performance testing world for years and years. So it's amazing that we're there.